Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are here in Westhill on the Citadel server, my 2.5-year-old medieval build. And the first thing we need to do is repair the elytra. We are very low and we are doing a lot of high work and we need to fix that. Otherwise I fear it will end up smashing us to the ground, which would delight some but would frustrate me. The other thing we need to do is get rid of some of the crap in our inventory. A lot of this can go in here. Stone. Don't have any stone. Cobblestone. Stone bricks. Andesite. Cracked stone bricks. Now I've got 2 shulker boxes here. Clear glass. That's got stuff in it too. Of course it does. Gold. Slabs. Oh. It won't fit. So how's everyone doing today? Good to see the regulars in chat. EladJenkins, Blast Jordan, Cosmic lurking away. Dan is here as well. I think I saw Obu in the background somewhere. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Wood. Leads. We don't need more of those. We need more rockets. We're good on rockets. We'll get some more gold and carrots when we go to the gold farm. And the other thing I want to look into briefly is upgrading my axe. I don't think I have any netherite. No, I don't have enough scrap. But I could at least put sharpness, efficiency. It doesn't have any efficiency on it. That's what it's missing. Do I have... Thought I had books lying around. Mending. It has mending. Efficiency 3. I want efficiency 4 if I can find it. Has them breaking. There's efficiency 4. Efficiency 5. I don't care about the other stuff. We'll be fine. Yep. I'll do that. I guess I'll just put this in here for now. Okay, repair time. Tuesday went incredibly well for you, says Blast Jordan, especially for the seminar I gave, which I had 3 days to prepare for, and I was nervous. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations. That's great. I haven't done any public speaking in a very long time. I think the closest thing would have been a live broadcast of the Spawn Chunks podcast from the Halcon Sci-Fi and Fantasy Convention. That was before the pandemic, so 2019 maybe? Sergeant Snow, I don't do tours on command. You can go to the YouTube VOD channel and watch just about any VOD and you'll get a look around the place. There is a tour of some of the server builds that I've done, and that was from February 2022. That is on the VOD channel as well. But it's not this build, it's all the other builds that I've done. Myself and my server mate Alistair went through and did a tour. And hey, look, there is a link in the chat for you. Thanks, Dan. But really, the best way to see, what I'm up to, just hang out and chat, leave a lurk, keep an eye on the screen. You'll see all kinds of stuff. Been lurking for a while. Cool. Appreciate it. So if you've been lurking, how come you haven't seen enough? I'm curious as to why you would need a tour if you've been around lurking for a while. Wouldn't really call it a public event, says Blast. It was a small one within my lab. That's still, I mean, I would say small presentations can be a little bit harder than big ones too, right? Because especially if it's like people, like your peers, people you know. That's great. I'm glad it went well. What industry are you in, if you don't mind sharing, Blast? You tend to skip quite a bit by pausing the stream. Well, that's what the VOD channel is for. So you'll be able to go and find all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty good about naming what's happening. You know, like it's Blacksmith Part 1, 2, 3, or the Keep Part 4, 5, 6, like that kind of stuff. So you can probably go through the playlists on the VOD channel and find what you're looking for. We need to go get some netherite at some point too, with the pre-release happening now for 1.20. We have precious little time, I think, maybe just a few weeks until 1.20 is actually out. Before we go all the way to the gold farm, I'm going to go to my my barn and see if there's any other enchants that I might want to put on this axe. That was weirdly symmetrical and organized. Not intimidating at all. Oh, I can't remember which way I'm supposed to face when I go through here. Oh, I got it right. No problem, Sergeant Snow. I mean, we're kind of giving a little bit of a tour now as I just walk to the gold farm and stop along the way at places. What have we got in here? Loyalty, quick charge, respiration, punch, 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 punch. What else can go on this axe? Sharpness 4, unbreaking 3. I'm going to put efficiency 5 on it. Those are the only 4, you know, I guess smite. But smite might be something that replaces sharpness, right? It's been so long. Ever since mending, I've not had to re-enchant tools, like, ever. I don't have any spare axes. Do I have them in my tool chest? There is an unbreaking 2 and a silk touch. Ah, we will combine for the silk touch. I didn't check to see if I had silk touch in that other chest of boxes. Do we have silk touch here? I thought I had books in here somewhere. We can get quick silk touch, no problem. I can also just combine that axe. That's not a big deal either. Lurking, finding dinner because hangry. Oh, hangry is a real thing. Avoid that. I hear you. I just had a nice breakfast, so I'm good. Duration 3. How are we doing for supplies in here? Let's maybe top up a couple things, hey? Since we're in the neighborhood. No sense in the gold just sitting here doing nothing. We already have a fair bit of lapis. Block of coal, obsidian. Don't think I need anything else. Nope. Oh, I left my toolbox over in the shed. Good job, chat. You totally missed that. I'm teasing, of course. There's enough of a delay that someone was probably just typing it. I wanted to check mending down this way. No, not mending. What was it? Silk touch. Pretty sure that Given Pix is probably on a plane right now. 120 RC1 should drop in about 12 seconds after pre-2. I don't think we'll be seeing release candidates until after he's back. Strider, Fortune, Library, Mending, Looting. Silk Touch must be up top somewhere. Uh-oh. Do we not have a Silk Touch villager? There we go. Silk Touch. 6 emeralds. That I have. Question is, do I have a book? Yes. It's good. That means I don't have to sacrifice the axe that I had in my inventory, so that's a-okay with me. Thank you, sir. So now we've got this axe needs Silk Touch and efficiency. We could probably put this back in my tool chest actually. Okay, I think that's good. I think we just have to head to the Nether now. It's been a while since MacCast has been on the server. I wonder what he's up to. Thanks for the lurk, Sergeant Snow. Appreciate it. Going to the Nether just in time for nighttime in the overworld. Now we should have enough elytra to get us there. Now we can just get a few bits of experience while we heal up the elytra. Do we have any fuel in here? Yes. That's probably going to do us, I'd imagine. No, not quite. Be quiet. Even lurking you flying around with another still makes you nervous? Nice. That may or may not be why I do it. So it's still not a netherite axe, but I don't have any netherite, so we're stuck with that. But there we are all fixed up, quick as a bunny. So now there should be an anvil in here. I guess there isn't. Unless there's one in here. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Generally, we don't use those because that's part of the structure. That's like it's part of the... I thought I used to have one in here, but maybe I got rid of it. So I need to... Silk Touch and then efficiency. I'd imagine Silk Touch is going to be cheaper. 11, 13. I feel like we should do the 13 first. I can't remember how that's supposed to go. Mending, sharpness, unbreaking, efficiency. And we broke the anvil. Oh, there's another one here that's on its last legs too. $19. Don't know whether we did that in the right order, but either way. Hey, we have 19 too. Just enough. Just enough. Well, that was easy. I don't have to stick around for gold because... Oh, crap. I really wish... I feel like this should be like off to the right somewhere. Next to options, it's not the best. Still not bad for gold right away. And away we go. True PvPs. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Going out for a bike ride, Abu. Very cool. Thanks for the lurk. Smart to go before it gets hot. I'm the same way. If I go for a run in the summertime and it's too warm, I shut down. It is not a good time. Still very dark outside. In Minecraft, anyway. That's right, there's a bed right here. Yes, Scotsman. The flowers and the pink is a long running gag. Kind of an inside joke. And now you're on the inside joke. Now you know. Cal Birdie. Continuing a 6-month gift sub from Cosmic, going into its 4th month. Cosmic, thanks so much for bringing Cal Birdie into the community. 5 months in this crazy but lovely community, and every moment has been an absolute joy. Oh, thanks, Cal. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you, Cosmic, for the gift sub. That's really sweet, Cal. Thank you. Pleasure to have you. Cal, I don't know if I sent you a DM, but thanks very much for including an audio message in my birthday messages last month. It was very fun to hear your voice. It's a fun reminder that, you know, as a Twitch streamer, depending on time zones, you very much can have an international audience, and hearing someone like wish you a happy birthday in an Australian accent, you're like, oh right, people live in other places. Alabar, good to see you. Welcome in. All right, so I'm going to slow down a little bit here because I want to see how the keep comes in as we come up around the corner here. I really feel like the gate, I might have overdone the front gate to Westhill. It might change a little bit. If I put a bell tower on that, I wonder if I lowered that, if it would be a better situation. It feels very, very overpowering. It might be one of the tallest builds in the whole place. So we've got the spire and the roof. That's pretty good. I think as you enter in the front gate here, you can still see a good amount of the keep. I'd be tempted to raise this even one block farther. Your number one fan. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. No, I like this. I mean, this is a little bit plain. We're going to have to add something, I think, to the outside of that. Like a ledge or something. But for now, I think that's pretty good. Dr. J 1960, thanks very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I need to turn off shaders so I can have my frame rates back. And I need more golden carrots, which we have to make. Easy when you've got an empty inventory. Let's just crank it. Back to stock. Excellent. And that only took like 20 minutes. What were you up to on stream today, Dr. J? I appreciate you sending over your community. Thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know, my name is Joel Duggan, and I co-host and produce the Spawnchunks podcast with Pixel Rivs, all about Minecraft. And I stream here on the Citadel. It's a 5-year-old server. We are in the middle of my medieval town, which is 2.5 years old. You've probably heard of that on the Spawnchunks if you listen. Playing Minecraft, it looks like. Mama Melissa, hello, good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Empty inventory, what is this concept, right? Behold. Witness. It will last the next minute and a half. So we've been working on renovating the keep. I like this tower. It, like I said, it's a little plain. We'll have to add some stuff to it. But I've got some ideas. This is going to get fixed. And we've got some fixing to do back here. I'm trying to remember where we left off. Oh, right. We were working on this. Yeah, let's get more done on the apse of the main hall. I'm going to change, I think, the bottom of this to a mix of deep slate, tuff, and cobble. So we'll start with that, and then we'll do some detail. So deep slate, tuff, and cobble. Started your first hardcore world and survived the first game days. Got a small safe area going. Nice. I've never tried hardcore. I'm too much of a builder. I just want to make everything pretty, and then I'd be really sad when it eventually went away. Because I would definitely die jumping off of something, especially so much of my time being spent late game. Where's the tuff? There it is. So, just 3 different kinds of blocks, keeping it simple. So we've already got deep slate down the bottom. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how tall that is. Hold on. That's 9. 10, 11. So if we do 5 bits of cobblestone, and then we'll work on blending it in later. Maybe 4. Yeah, I think we'll go with that for now. As a start, just to kind of get a mood going. $10 days. Nice. Good stuff. So we'll make this a little bit irregular, just so it doesn't have like dead straight lines. I feel like my FOV is in a weird spot, but it's not. I checked it a couple times. I think maybe I'm just used to playing Satisfactory, which does have a wider FOV. I think this will help me wrap my brain about how I want this to look. Time to sleep. Oh, where's the bed? That's right. I've got one just inside. I love your builds and learn so much. Thanks very much, Dr. J. Have you listened to the latest spawn chunks? Where I'm live in game, if anybody that listened to that Spawn Chunks episode where I was talking about the artistic fundamentals, the fundamentals of visual art that I bring to Minecraft and how I use them in my builds, if you're at all interested in that, check out the Spawn Chunks this week. And also, I feel like I haven't done any teaching in a long time, so if there's anything that I covered that I didn't cover well enough, or if you have questions on, let me know, and I might be able to like go over some stuff live here with examples on stream. I think I'm gonna leave this open for now, or maybe Maybe I'll just do that. I've mapped out an area in our peaceful server to build an Asgard world, so definitely check out your learning materials. Very cool. Asgard is actually the inspiration for the album art for the Citadel Cafe podcast. You watch the first Thor movie, and like the castle, the palace in Asgard, it's very similar. I will have to fix this late. Oh, I do have a couple of these. Don't know if I have a bucket in here, do I? I do. Nice. This kind of stuff always drives me nuts. We'll have to... This shoreline is temporary. We'll have to see what's going to happen from there. So I guess I can just pop up here and do the same sort of thing with the tuff, hey? Now all of this is going to be like textured with different highlights and stuff like that, so it's just kind of like a pass to kind of get my brain thinking about this build the right way. Ooh, I think I've gone too far. Yeah. Yeah, it's only supposed to be that part. There may still be texture on this part, but I need to figure out what that texture is going to be. I guess I could be doing it inside too. Bookmarking, bookmarking, bookmarking. Well, thank you. Yeah. Started listening to that during my commute today. Thank you for the detail. You're welcome, Scotsman. Did it, was it clear? My concern is that I'm explaining things that I know very, very well, and I'm a little rusty. I haven't taught in a long time, and so my concern was that I wasn't giving clear enough examples, or because I was making some broad examples, they weren't specific enough to really illustrate what I wanted. Yeah, we'll definitely have to work on a more subtle gradient, but I think it's getting there. It's kind of getting the mood across. I've got a funny feeling that I'm not going to use quite as much tuff in the end. Well, that should go higher, shouldn't it? Oh, should get all the stuff behind just in case it works out later that I need it there. Far be it from me to give you a compliment, says Cosmic Dancer. But you're very good at explaining things to a wider audience who may or may not have the same skills and knowledge as you have. If you can make someone who can't visualize things in their head understand what you mean, which you did, then I think you've explained things really well. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Scotsman, I saw the ad for the Lego Shadow Box for Batman. I'm not a big fan of the Shadow Box stuff from Lego. Are you? You obviously are. I prefer more like in the round builds. Although I have to say, the Star Wars dioramas, like the Death Star trench, Star Wars diorama, that's tempting. That looks like a fun little build. The problem with those things, I don't know how I would display them. You know, like where would I put it? You know, above my paper towel roll in the bathroom, maybe. All right, I need to get up here. You're married to an art teacher, Glowwatts. I didn't know that. So over the years, some of it has seeped in. Not sure all of it, though. Enough to be able to follow somewhat of what you said. Well, that's good. I'll call that a success. Hopefully I didn't get anything wrong. That would be one fear. Started my first Sponchunks episode and I'm blown away to watch. So excited to watch. Thanks. Appreciate it. Dr. J, did you not know that when you rated? Did you know that I was one of the co-hosts on Sponchunks? Alright, we'll have to do the rest later because we have to finish the trim that we started upstairs. Alright, so it's a pretty straightforward start. I know I want to add some depth in here too, so we'll get there. I want to look at the side hall windows. You did not know that. Did you know about the Sponchunks podcast before rating, but then you just didn't realize that you were rating me? That's funny. So there's a row of bricks underneath these. I don't know if I like that idea. I think I might want to switch that back. I feel like we'd be better served with a row of... maybe a row of andesite bricks. Would be good. Polished andesite bricks. Wouldn't andesite bricks, like in the same way that stone bricks, andesite bricks and diorite bricks, man, that would be so good. That's the kind of thing that always tempts me about modded. All right, so I need my stairs and slabs and all that kind of stuff now. I tend to be bouncing around this renovation rather than doing one section from start to finish. I seem to be like doing passes all around, and it's more comfortable that way because if I have to change any one thing, I don't want it to be complete, you know, like finished and then have to move it again. I'm already cheesed that I have to move the bell tower. All right, I'll keep the stone. We need some andesite. Some polished andesite. I'm just going to bring all the stairs and slabs. I certainly don't need all the cobble. We'll keep some. Definitely going to need some bricks. Bring those two just in case. Did not know about either. I've seen maybe one of your streams, but I did not know. Might have gotten your name from Misty Joy, Mama Melissa, probably Mama Melissa. That's a common denominator. Shallow Stack. I recognize Shallow Stack too. You were following me, so hence where I got the name to raid. Well, very cool. I really appreciate you bringing the community over. That's awesome. As vast as the Minecraft community is, it can also be very small depending on the time zones that people stream in. Because you just like, when I finish streaming, there's always the same handful of people that are available to raid because of just like time of day and people like when they stream and when they don't stream. Do I have an inner chest in here? I do. Okay. Where did my other bed go? That must be upstairs. I thought I broke it to take screenshots though. Interesting. Right, we'll grab this one. So here we are inside that area. We were just down there working on the lower part of this, but this is the inside. Desperately needs some lighting. That's for sure. So we'll throw down a couple of torches. Just light this up so we can see what's going on. Most of what we have to do, I think, is outside. But we're going to need an easy way to get outside. Hole in the wall. And I think I have to go back down and get some dirt scaffolding. Got scaffolding. We may need the glass. Do I have any more light blue? I don't think I do. Loving the detail in the window section. Thanks. Yeah, it's the trick. It's so hard for me to push things to be like 3 meters deep. I find it really overscaled, but you need to if you want the kind of detail that I want. I came down here for dirt. And I came down here for a door. I'm not sure why this door keeps on being broken. I don't know whether a zombie is breaking it or whether it's a game glitch or something, but I keep on losing part of the kitchen door here. Much better. It may be too high. We'll see. So what I'm thinking is going to look better here is going to be these. And then probably a continuation. And then we'll switch into something else, I think. Oh, I need to bring the stairs. They are your two daughters and son-in-law. Oh, so you're related to Mama Melissa? That's awesome. Is that what I'm catching up on in chat, Dr. J? Beds and scaffolding are the two things I keep losing in Minecraft. Yeah, absolutely. Minatrix, hello. So we've got a stair in front of the window, followed by that, and then that's not done. That needs that. I guess I have to go look to see how I did that inside. And yes, that's bugging me too. Right, so this we just kept straight. We didn't actually do anything with it until we get around to here. I might... Oh, I think I need to put a layer of andesite out there, right? At least to start. Here is pretty straightforward. Right, I think inside I have that happening. I guess we'll just go with this. And then on either side of these windows is the pillars. I want to say there's 5. That looks about right to me. You read that correctly? Aldeboro or someone at Halcyon Heights called us the first family of streaming. So I'm the godfather of streaming? Quite the claim. Quite the claim. That's cool. That's awesome that the whole family is into it. Must be nice at family gatherings that you don't have to explain what you do. I've had that conversation over and over again. Don't know if that's going to stay bricks, but we'll leave it like that for now. Now what? All right, that's the tower. Oh, right. That's probably going to change. That might look okay. I have to figure out what I did out front here. This goes straight up. Does it have a space up top? It does not. So weirdly, this is out farther for some reason. Two, Huh. So we won't run into that problem over here because this is a door, not a window. That is interesting. It does look like it gets wider over there, doesn't it? Hold on. Yeah. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. No, no, that's the same. This is just giving me an optical illusion. It's symmetrical. We need something happening here. I'm assuming more andesite pillar. Is that what I did inside? Jay Gaff, hello Mr. Joel. Finally caught up on all the Sponge Chunks episodes until today's date, starting like 6 months ago. Wow, you listened to all of them? Thanks very much. I hope you listened to the new ones when they came out, but then went back and did the archive. Love to see the progress in the Citadel. Thank you for the awesome content. Oh, you're my #1 go-to channel for inspiration in my own world. That's really kind of you to say, JGF. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love that you're rocking that water keystone badge too. 3 months of subbing. Kazman5, hello, welcome in. Dr. J, have a great stream. Time to run. I appreciate it, Dr. J. I know that when I'm done a stream, I often want to get a break from the computer. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you again. So in here, yes, I did indeed put pillars on either side. So yeah, pillar goes there. It goes up, block, and then slab. Man, it is really warm in my apartment today, and it's not even nice outside. It's like 28.5 degrees in here. It's unheard of. We went from 5 degrees and freezing, raining, to like hot. Rain scaffolding everywhere. Very helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Minecraft. I'll have to... Right. Slab goes here. And then... andesite goes there. I think that's right. I guess we could do that for all of them, couldn't we? It's so hard with this kind of stuff. You kind of have to do it and then back up and see if you like it. Yeah, if we do that, I think we have to do it to maybe not, maybe that one or maybe the two on either side. And I don't know what to do about this, because that doesn't make any sense. Time for a break. Thanks for the reminder, Dan. I sort of like the taller windows. I wonder if I've made those too short. Yeah, whatever we do here has to be repeated on every corner. So we'll have to be careful with that. Just going to do this now while I have the thought. So this is kind of going with like the shape language I was talking about yesterday on the podcast, where I'm like taking patterns that I like and repeating them. Whoops. I'm sure we've got stuff we have to go get down here anyway. Never have been so happy for a workday to be over like today. That doesn't sound good, Cosmic. But hey, over, behind you. Don't have to worry about it again until tomorrow. I was like that when I used to work retail. I always felt a huge sense of relief when I was done with the shift for the day. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I might want to use some different colors. It also looks a little thin here. So what I would do in this situation might be to remove this one and add a block so it has like a bit more of an arc to it. And that's probably the best way to do that. But I feel like we've got enough room that we could put some sort of relief or something in there. And I don't know how to handle that. That is a surprise to me. I guess we can just push this up and make it symmetrical in that way. That would solve the issue. If I just move this out here somehow. Or maybe this comes in. That we might have to wait until later. Cool. Anyway, for folks that are new, I take a break once an hour. I try to encourage other streamers to do the same, and as well as my chat. Make sure you stand up, get a stretch, refresh your drink, maybe grab a friend. We are always trying to grow the channel, so if you know someone that might like it, tell them about it. We'll be right back. Thanks, Dan. So I think now we should be able to see the underside of this stuff. Oh, I need to do the top parts too. I forgot about the other side. All right, I wanted to add some variety to this too. That should be okay. So how do we want to handle that? I guess we would just double up on it, I guess. Sure. Can't know until you try. But see what I mean? Like, it's 3 blocks deep. We've got all this room to do cool stuff. I guess actually it'd be nice if there was nothing there. Oh. Slab? Do slab. And that way goes in nice and flat. Did I catch all those? No. That would have been surprising. It's going to need some colored shifts, I think. Just the fact that we're going from andesite walls to stone walls, I think, is a little bit on the bland side. So this top part, I think we're going to need a different color. Maybe cobblestone or something, or stone brick. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. And then obviously this doesn't exist. I feel like that's somehow, I guess because this room is here, that's what's going on. Kind of wonder whether we should put a little andesite somewhere. Just to break that up. No, I guess it looked okay. That part's done. And then on this side, we went up into a block and a stair. Now this is where I want to try and do something a little bit taller. Just a random thought, if the rebuilding caused any weird staircases or passages that don't lead anywhere, it could fit with what often happened in real life remodels of structures that big. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'm trying to kind of turn those kind of hidden corridors into like servants' halls if I can. You know, like servants' passageways. The block goes there. And the stair goes there. Now what if we put that up here instead. We didn't make them shorter. Does that still work? Oh, that's supposed to be walls. Which I don't have any more of. Is that all my andesite that I brought up? It is. Glad to hear that the day has been at least improving, Meadow. That's cool. I think I kind of like the higher window. It looks better lower in here, but it might be better higher outside. Oh, did I make it? I made it too low outside. That's a mistake. That's why it looked funny. It's wrong. Thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. I didn't even realize it was getting dark. Now here I thought we could do something cool. I don't know if we have the room for it, but I feel like something could happen here. So how would we do this? This is 6 like that. To put something temporary here. No! Oh. Just a pain in the butt. I feel like a really good Minecraft t-shirt would be just a picture of the scaffolding block and then the word scaffolding with an exclamation point above it. It's a thunderstorm. I heard it. Or did Cosmic beat me to it? Huh. Nice. Thanks, Cosmic. Were you just looking at a bed with like a finger on your mouse? Just like this? The square might not be the best design for it. I like that there's something there, but that might not be it. And if we're gonna go that high there, we need a way to get higher elsewhere. It may just be that we have to do something different on the top here. What other walls are available to us? I know there's deep slate walls. Stone brick, polished deep slate walls. Those are the two that might do. I just don't want it to look evil. And I don't know if adding in a dark wall is going to make it look evil. I think I did catch everything that time. And this was just straight across, I think. But there's like a slab here inside. So when you get into stuff like this, I really wish you had more control over things. Oh, we can't, I don't want to see the roof there. I wish we could tell the walls to either have the centerpiece or not have the centerpiece. Yeah, okay, I think we have to go with full blocks back here. Do that right? I did, but there's more pillars. So it goes pillar, 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 skip one pillar. There's one there. And there's one here. Dang it. Whoop. Oh, I left that block up there. Crap. I would like to stop floating in the water now. Please and thank you, game. On your screen it looked really dark, so I took a guess it was a thunderstorm, and I was right. Yeah, I find that we'll get thunderstorms without the actual thunder. So right away I think having some sort of different texture up at the top is going to be important. You can see how much better that reads compared to this, or compared to this rather. But I don't know whether their deep slate is the right block. And I think I prefer the taller window as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I think that's 6 tall. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if it was stone and we couldn't like actually see it, that might make more sense. Do I have stone? Yes. And then we can maybe put something in there like a special block. No. Okay. Nope, missed. Now you know why we went to repair the elytra at the beginning of the stream. Just a bit too dark? It might be. It might be. I feel like the polished deep slate wall might be better. We'll try both. Well, I've got a third option too. I've got regular stone wall with me too. My brain is definitely thinking about satisfactory and how you can place blocks or things on the other side of things just by looking at them. Stone. No. I have to look at that and see whether I like it actually. So it should be all the way up, but I'm wondering if I make the pillars shorter. No. So we can do the other polished. And if we make it a little bit smaller on this side. And then up here, we'll try the walls, the brick walls. Did I do anything above? That's not supposed to be there. Oh, this is going to be taller. That's what's different there. Q Dragon Criminal, thank you. I'm a patient person by nature anyway. The only time I find that I'll get frustrated and impatient with the game is when it's inconsistent. You know, like if a game control or something was, you were doing the same thing but you were getting different results, that I just find infuriating. I found No Man's Sky was like that. They would tell you to do one thing and then do another, and it wasn't clear which one you should do first, and I found it really problematic. Welcome back, Obu. How was the bike ride? They're all pretty dark, except for I mean, the stone brick is okay. We might have to go with cobble. I'm also not convinced that this part here. Oh, that's a carrot. That was the wrong button. This part here, I'm not convinced it has to be plain stone. I feel like I could maybe make that stone brick and it could look okay. Especially if we made it stone brick up to the top and then had this part be just the stone bits. And I think I prefer the thinner section. Like I think I like 1 high instead of 2. But yeah, unfortunately both deep slate are too dark, I think. The other thing is that I may end up wanting to make the roof deep slate. I don't know if I'm keeping the roof the way that it is. Yeah, and I don't like that pattern there. I like this part, but I think it just has to be a straight shot. Although that's going to be tricky when we get to the edge. All right, so let's go with stone brick. I guess we'll try cobblestone just to make sure, but it's between stone brick and cobblestone. Straight across, and we should be good. Also, do we feel like that looks strong enough? I'm on the fence about this. I really don't know whether I'm going to keep it. I may keep it, but make it much smaller. Like reduce the radius. So it's only 5 wide. I could always change this too and bring this out. Don't know what we would put there. We would figure something out, I guess. Now, does this make sense to go? Yeah, I guess we could do that here. Just to keep it symmetrical. All right, so we'll go with cobblestone in there. I need more stone bricks. Something between deep slate and brick tone-wise? Yeah, that doesn't exist. That's the problem. That's the problem. So we're keeping it low. Cobblestone. That doesn't work. I think we're going to have to leave that as it is. This might help it look a little bit more fancy too. All right, so that stays like that. This goes away. Bring that back up. I'm tempted just to go straight across here, and that might be what we need to do. Right, so that's the solid part there. I think that's the same. Looks right. So close. Barmond, SMC, hello, welcome in. I think I like the cobble better. Yeah, I think I like the cobble better. And over here, I went into the wall. And over there, I didn't because it's a window. So I have to decide which I like. Oh, I missed a dirt block. Okay, grab those. Get you out of the way. Whoa, no. cobble reads better from a distance, I think. Yeah, I think so too, Cosmic. I think so too. I think so too. I think it also helps, it ties in a little bit with the bottom here too, which is nice. It kind of makes it feel like there's an underlying structure maybe. And I don't know if I like this double up on the andesite. It's a little bit over the top. And I think at the bottom here, I'm going to go with regular stone. And I don't mind the pattern. I feel like the opposite should be true. I feel like we'd want these to pull down on the pillars. So we'll give that a go too. Since we're down here. Oh yeah, we've had a lot of people write in about armor trim. People just generally want it to do something, I feel. Do we want to switch? Maybe this just has to go andesite. I don't know. Obviously, we'd have to do a little bit of cobble in there. So this would probably go the other way. Helpful. Okay. So this should be, two of these should be up higher. Maybe we'll just go slabs here. I find putting stairs together here on corners like this, where they're attached on the angle, can look a little bit funny. That feels like it's more intentional. Oh, maybe it doesn't look good on the edges. I'd have to see it on all the sides, I guess, to really understand it. Maybe this way we'll do the opposite, and we'll see if it works better. I think this maybe should be all andesite, too. And I'm wondering if those could be full block andesite blocks. So like these two? Which ones? The problem with looking and flying, you're like, which ones was I looking at? Yeah, maybe this one. What if there was a slot and a beacon for powering up your pickaxe with haste 2, which would be used for the next 1,000 blocks? Or your boost would be powered with speed 2 for the next 1,000 blocks, and so on. I think that just overly complicates a system that's already in place, right? That was the argument that we had against the email, was that it's basically like it tries to fix something that's already in the game. Zero T666 subscribing with Prime 4 months. Thanks very much. Appreciate it, Zero. Keep building. No, I refuse. Well, it was nice streaming today. Thank you. Yes, I will continue. Appreciate the support, Zero. Thank you. So that looks dumb. And that's why I think a lot of this has to be andesite. Okay, so we're going to remove that. Put that back. We've got 2 blocks here. I feel like if we will go solid there, that's a little bit too high, so maybe we can put... Maybe we can do some walls down here? Help make that arch a little bit better. It's definitely an experiment against a lot of very similar textures, right? Do I have my sassy pants on today? I always have my sassy pants on. I just usually do a better job of not showing it. Well, that looks noisy. Andesite and cobble over top of one another just don't work for me. In some ways. Yeah, I think we can just simplify that with slabs. That was my gut. I should have stuck to it. Maybe they have to be stairs, I don't know. We'll try it on the other side too. Do. I should be able to do it that way, I think. So here I wanted to do the opposite by having the long parts on the insides and the short parts on the outsides. So here we did stairs. Or I guess this is technically supposed to be a long part. No. Yeah. Long, short, short. This would still be short and then long here. Oh, and I've got to fix the blocks over here are still wrong. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. I think that's all right. We will find out soon enough. I don't know. I mean, they both work, I think. It's just now it's just a matter of preference. Great episode of the Sponge Chunks yesterday. Loved learning all the art tidbits. Thanks very much. I really appreciate that. So that looks funny. So maybe on this part we definitely have to go with like the longer one on the outside. Yeah, I think that Pixelriffs was using player head stuff. I think I like the stairs there better than the slabs. I think I like the outside ones better. Free stuff. Somewhere. Yeah, let's try stairs here instead. I'll try them going opposite ways just for fun. That could end up being too noisy. Didn't finish that at all, did I? I'm really surprised I went the right direction. Gracie Lacey, hello, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you're having a good day. So same thing here. I feel like that'll work much better. And then these ones we were trying... Actually, I'll leave that one pointing straight ahead. So how did I handle it over there? We could do 3 stairs there. That might be the way to go. What if I did... Well, I need to check this before I make any more changes. Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of that. I feel like this looks clearer from both angles. You could use some variation too. Oh. Yeah, see, even from over here, I think having them play straight ahead could work. Unless we do a mix with a slab in the middle, and I think that might be the best way. We don't have 3 here. Oh yes, no we don't. That looks good from over here, I guess. I wonder if I switched it, if it would look okay. I've got them pointing away from each other. I wonder if I pointed the stairs towards one another. That could be it. Now it looks even worse over here. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad that you like it. It's coming along. So something that I'm seeing here that I'd like to change is to make this middle section feel a little bit more important. I feel like maybe I want to pull the sides down a little bit. That, or I'll pull the middle down. So we'll try the middle one first. And I don't think we've really done any shapes like that elsewhere, so I feel like that's not great. But by pulling down the sides, it's going to help emphasize like the squareness of things. That's right back to where I had it, isn't it? No. That's what I wanted to try. No, you know what? It does. It kind of messes it around. It makes it feel strange. So I think we'll just leave them the same distance all the way around. Time to renovate yourself into a break. Thanks, Cosmic. Oh. Alright. I'm probably going to need to let this soak in a bit. Yeah, I still feel like that side looks better, but I'm wondering if we just used slabs there instead of stairs at all, if it would just be a more simple solution. I do have... I could remove that one. So what I'm thinking is I take this up, leave that where it is, and then make this go up farther and have a little bit of an arc happening here. That might be something we can pull off after the break. If you're new to the stream, as some of you may be, I take a break once an hour. I usually encourage you to do the same. Grab a drink, grab a friend, bring someone else in. We're always trying to grow the channel. It's a pretty welcoming spot. And I'll be back in like 5 or 6 minutes. I think I want to try and get at least the bottom part of this finished so we can move on. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. So what was I going to do? Right. I wanted to try... Right, this doesn't have 3 to do it with. Whereas this side does for some reason. Unless... So if I pull... Maybe I need to pull that one down. All right. Where are we seeing the differences here? Yeah, those are lower. Thanks for the lurk, Cal. Appreciate it. So this one faces that way, that one faces that way. Done. Super simple. How do I have 2 in between? 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I see now. And that's like super long, isn't it? No, that's the same. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. I want to change this one over here to this way. That should be the same now. It is the same. That has an extra bit on it. But if you forget that edge, it is the same. I guess I could always knock the wall back a bit, couldn't I? This doesn't have to be out this far. I wonder if it would benefit from being brought back. Probably got something to do with the path upstairs. I've been working on this since the stream started. We did a couple of things. We did the bottom texture suggestions, the deep slate, tough, and then cobble, and then I've been working on the whole thing from the roof line all the way down. So we did the top and we did the middle, and now we're just kind of doing the part underneath the middle. And I need to go upstairs a level. No, 2 levels. Yeah, so if this was back in, oh yeah, that's not, well, oh, that's the edge of this. Yeah, okay. I don't want to, I want this to be too wide. I don't want this to be a single block. I prefer them to be too wide. Okay. So that's not going to change. That's fine. So if that's the case, I guess we just point the two stairs the way that we want them. And in this case, I think towards the river is probably the better suggestion. Sometimes you just can't get exactly what you want. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit samey with all the textures. What do we want to do about the top? I think cobblestone. Yeah, cobblestone. Okay. Grab a cobblestone wall. And then in here, I think what we'll do is remove this for now. I don't remember what that was. Oh, that has to be a full block, does it? Now, this may or may not look good. We'll see. No, already I don't like the look of it. We'll try this, and if it's not amazing, then I'll come back to it. Sorry for the randomness, but for some reason my in-game cat was sat on my composter, and my base has now somehow sat inside the composter, and his face is poking through the side of the composter. Both amused and confused. I had that happen in Satisfactory. A bunch of spiders were crawling around the base, and they were stuck in rocks. I don't know why. I'm very much done with the elytra floating in the water, that's for sure. I need to look to see if there's a mod that will remove that. Like, the moment that you hit water, I think I'd be happy if my elytra just stopped working. I know it means that you can't dive and then fly out again, but like, as a builder, the fact that you kind of bounce around on the surface like a rock, it's just like a skipping stone, it's a pain. So that's definitely a no on the bit in there, which is too bad. I think we have to do the opposite of what I've done. And that is put a wall there. I can't do a wall straight across because, of course, the window doesn't work that way. Again, it kind of makes it look a little evil That's the only thing I want to try to avoid. That part might just end up being square. It's not terrible. Like, it's not the end of the world. We might be able to put something like up in that space, maybe. And I'm really feeling like I need to put andesite there. Thought I tried it, but it didn't really work out. All the stairs are pointing forward. So maybe we can get away with one. Yeah, I killed them all. I got rid of the spiders. What was bugging me was like when you were in the area, you could hear like the little skittery noises that the spiders are making in Satisfactory. The sound travels too far. So I got rid of them so I didn't have to deal with it live on stream. I missed a couple of days posting the VODs. I just, schedule-wise, I wasn't thinking. But there's now a whole stream of VODs happening over the next 4 or 5 days on the VOD channel. I don't know. I think we might have to just find another way to do something there. But yeah, what I've done was, there's more Satisfactory videos than there was Minecraft videos. So every day that there's a Minecraft video, that's the only video that goes up. But then Satisfactory, I was able to put up 2 on the days that it went up. So, like, I don't remember what days or what, but like if tomorrow was a Minecraft video, then it would be tomorrow. And then on Thursday, it would be like 2 Satisfactory videos to kind of catch everybody up. I think it's because I streamed on Sunday night and I streamed on Wednesday Satisfactory. Alright, I'm happy with that. Happy enough with that anyway, for now. Let's take a look. I don't want to mess with this because that's a whole can of worms. I want to see if I can raise that tower and have it look better. Oh, wait a minute. There's something else I wanted to show you. I was kind of messing around and I think I might be fun to kind of push this out a bit. I thought this could be interesting. So I've got the wall there. I was thinking if this wasn't here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would come out. Yes, here. This is flat on this side? Yeah. And that's not flat on that side. And this is why I wanted to raise this tower. This kind of feels kind of close. That was a terrible sentence, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe it just comes out in sections of 5. Or 4. Yeah, I think I'm missing a layer. So this would be a block on its own. Wrong block. That doesn't look right. I just thought it would be cool to push this out, but we maybe have to do it in a different way. Oh, I know. I could do a little bit of like a single angle maybe would work. So if I did this, and then this might be too far. Right, so it goes down like that, comes out like this. That hangs over the edge like that. And then around here, just do those things. Wrong way, scaffolding. Live Fuji, hello. Started listening to the Spawn Chunks podcast. Thought I would come catch one of the streams. Well, thanks very much for both listening to this podcast and for checking out the stream. Appreciate it. Right, so then this would be probably a slab. And then this would have to be supported somehow. Doesn't look right either. That's not bad. Two stairs here. No, what do we think? Does that look good? It certainly adds a lot more interest to the what was previously a straight line that you can't see from down here anyway. Kind of annoying. Maybe up on the bridge. I need a boot enchantment that lets me jump on honey blocks. Oh, you mean that jump lets you like jump without sticking? Yeah. That would be interesting. That's not bad. It's a little busy. I'm not sure where you'd see it. I guess maybe on the way into town? Not even. I guess right here. Huh. Interesting. Now, I like it, so I'm going to continue on with it. So that goes out to here. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, this is going to be 7. I see. That might feel a little bit wide. Maybe I really only need to do this once. I might be pushing this out just a little bit too far. It certainly helps it wow, Joel does words. It certainly helps the build feel more important. What did I do underneath the corner piece? That was the end of the scaffolding. 2 stairs. Yeah, this area might be a little bit much. What if I knock that back? Also really liked hearing you and Pick's thoughts on Minecraft Legends. That episode really explained the game a lot. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Liv Fuji. I have not been back to play that. I think this might be what we want. A little bit smaller. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate it. So yesterday I was talking on the podcast about avoiding the geometric tangents in Minecraft, and here's an example of those tangents I was talking about. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all coming into one vertices, which in this situation you can't really avoid unless you switch this to a stair. But you can see now it creates a plane here. You really only have one choice to fix it, but it does sort of remove the confusion of shapes. Yeah, see along here, you get a nice plane there. There's a plane there. And then I've done it right on that side too. So this is a little bit thicker than I thought it was going to be, but I'll take it. It might feel a little bit too heavy-handed. I might want to reduce the width of it. It's currently 7 wide. It might be better off if it was only 5. It might feel a little bit too heavy for the castle. For the keep. Yeah. I might come back to that. Alright, so to continue with the mission that I had originally planned, which was to get this place higher. The plan here is quite simple. We just remove the outside. And raise it up by a block. That's a long way down. Totally meant to do that. You saw nothing. The crappy thing about having these things overhang all these like super low areas is that when you drop the blocks go all the way down. All the way down there. Well, that changed the look right there, didn't it? And so we'll take the slabs off. And I'm debating as to whether I should keep this with the outside crown on it, like that, or if this would be something that could stand on its own. So we're going to try it. Oh, I'm out of stone. Oh, did I bring the stone upstairs? I guess I must have brought the stone upstairs. Right. I've got more. Oh, I didn't realize that the corners need to be bricks. Whoops. Oop, higher still. So I'm going to try this as a square tower just to kind of see how this feels. I don't know if I like it, but we'll see. Don't know until you try, and it's easy enough to change it back to the way it was. I'd still want to keep it this height, I think, but we can easily put like the more decorative crown thing on the outside of it. I just wanted to try and vary the shapes up a little bit. And that way it doesn't look the same as that, right? And we would increase the floor height in here too. If only you had more stone. Oh, do I have stone? I've got lots. It's just not here. So we would probably do something different with those stone bricks. We might have to do something different with the top entirely. Yeah, I think it might need that crown, but we'll see. Taller is better. It's taller is definitely better. Just a lot of gray, and that's why we need the form. So I was talking yesterday. You know, this is a really good example of not a lot of form. There is some, but when you have form, it stands out, right? So you got some shadow going on. And that's just because the sheer size of the curtain wall. I didn't want to have like that everywhere. But on the keep, yeah, it feels kind of bland, huh? I went right down the stairs. So if we change this and go outside of it again, how would I do this? It would be this and that. And then this just kind of goes in here like this. Done this a few times in the last couple of years. My gosh. Certainly have accumulated a lot of wall building skills. So obviously this would be going all the way around. Yeah, see the difference immediately, right? You notice it right away. Finally seeing Westhill after hearing you talk about it is really neat too. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, the VODs channel is a good place to catch up on it as well. So the only thing that we've done here, unfortunately, is we've brought this rather in line with the chimney. And I think reinforcing my idea that I would like to change the chimney into something like deep slate so that it stands out a little bit more and creates a little bit more contrast and layers so that things don't get confused. Cool. All right, let's just finish this part up. Won't take very long. And that will be the two things I wanted to tackle today out of the way. Takes me back to the days of bridging over the nether. Looking down and holding shift. Cool. And then from here, we'll just go up one more block. There. Nope. Whoops. And that creates a much more interesting space in here as well. And those stairs could end up being wood, they can end up being stone. We will figure that out later. Cool. So already this feels much cooler going in here. I think it is going to help with the front here a little bit too. Wrong block. Oh, did I lose a stair? Crap. That's annoying. Use this one for now. Yeah, just a little bit beefier. Now I don't want to raise this, so that's the tricky part. So we'll have to figure out how that's going to happen. I may or may not raise these. We'll have to see. They do line up very nicely with this. That may or may not be a thing I like. I haven't really thought about this side of the keep very much. I've been focusing on the east and the south sides. I could see that benefiting from going up a little bit higher as well. And we still have all the inside walls and all that kind of stuff to do too. Removing the old floor was satisfying? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, see, that reads better from down here too. So previously, this was 2 blocks lower, which means it was like right in line here. And I didn't like that very much. It does kind of hide our tower, so we may have to look at the tower. And the tower could benefit from being taller because then it will be out of the line of this roof. So I might want to raise this up a bit. It might compete with this a little bit, but it is kind of skinny, so it's something we could also make the top of it thinner, and that could help. It definitely has a little bit much going on. I forgot I had dirt there. Yeah, the more I see that chimney, the more I feel like it needs to be changed to deep slate. Yeah, if that tower cleared the roof, we'd be okay, I think. So that would give it an extra, what, 2 or 3 blocks? And yeah, I think that would be good. And plus, then it wouldn't be the same height here. So this is what I mean a lot of times when I'm talking about near tangents. Things that look the same. And because they're the same height, you kind of, it's not clear how far away it is. But if the peak of this was like up here, well, that might be a little bit much. But if it was like here, like 2 or 3 blocks taller, then I think it would be clearer what's going on. And again, would complicate this roof. So, all right, I think that's where I'm going to leave it, folks. I'm going to wrap things up and pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft. I think Cosmic told me that false symmetry is live, so I'm sure you're aware. Usually folks that follow my stuff are very aware of hermits, and false symmetry is obviously a talented builder and all-around cool person to send y'all to. If you want to leave a follow here before you take off, then that would be fantastic. I'll be back tomorrow with Satisfactory at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. Check out the latest episode of the Spawn Chunks. I am quite proud of it. We talked about all of the different art fundamentals that I bring when I'm designing something like this in Minecraft. And I kind of explained it as best I could for people that maybe don't have a background in art. Johnny thought it was a good conversation. I was really flattered that a lot of other folks here have received it well. So go check it out. It's free, thespawnchunks.com. You can also find it on your favorite podcaster app. The Citadel Cafe, I am working on new episodes. I know it's been over a month. I have 3 recorded, and I'm editing them. It takes a while. That's actually what I have to go do now. So anyway, thanks very much for being here, folks. I really appreciate the subs, the follows. Welcome to all the new people. I saw a number of new people come in today from the Spawn Chunks, and I really appreciate that you're coming by. Hopefully you'll be back. If you want to look at checking out the Discord, the easiest way to do that is at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It is a very nominal way to support the stream and also get access to this community when I'm not live. I appreciate all of you. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy false symmetry. Bye for now.